Today, NC State's campus and surrounding areas were filled with students on the first day of classes for the fall semester. At the same time, police are looking for the people responsible for several armed robberies near campus that are believed to be connected.
A student was the latest target outside of a fraternity house last night. WRAL's Joe Fisher is live at the university with what the school's police chief is saying about the crime rate. Joe?
Deborah, even with 3 carjackings reported in less than a week, the police chief here on campus says they have not had any significant increases in crime in comparison with the last few years. We dug into some of that data today and found out that the number of reported incidents as far as crime off campus goes has remained pretty steady over the last few years. Here on campus, of course, this is the first day of classes. Getting those crime alerts is certainly unsettling, but the police chief says the department is starting to send more of these alerts for serious crimes to make sure everyone is informed. It's the first day of classes.
It's a pretty big campus, so it's a lot to learn.
And already freshman Andrew Bird has his guard up after 2 carjackings off campus.
And my dad and my mom both text me like, you need to make sure your car's locked and everything, be careful now.
It was outside the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity on Avent Ferry Road where police say 2 men carjacked a student at gunpoint around 10 o'clock last night.
He's a little shaken up, but we're kind of adrenaline junkies, and so he wasn't really scared.
The victim is Jake Zillis's fraternity brother.
The 2 guys came up to his car after he got in, and both of them were wearing masks, put a gun to his head, took his phone, asked for the keys.
When they got in, it was actually a stick shift, and they weren't able to drive stick shift, and so they left the car.
The suspects ran just down the road to Crab Orchard Drive, carjacked a woman at gunpoint, and drove away.
We're doing everything we can to keep up our police presence.
NC State Police Chief Dan House is increasing patrols in the area, where last week another carjacking happened outside this Food Lion. The chief believes all 3 robberies are connected, and he's encouraging students to check their surroundings.
I'll have a plan. If you're going from here to here, let somebody know.
It's just a matter of, like, we got to keep each other safe.
Zilla says his friend is okay, and he's already cracking jokes on the fraternity's group chat.
He was like, sorry if it's too early for jokes, but I just wish they would teach people how to drive stick shift in driver's ed, North Carolina.
And of course, we are glad that that young student is doing okay. We know that campus police and Raleigh police are teaming up on this investigation. Detectives are working to get their hands on as much surveillance video as possible. We do want to point out that the victims in all of these cases, the suspects in all of these cases are believed to be in their late teens or early 20s. Deborah, police do not believe those suspects are students.
Joe Fisher live in Raleigh. Thank you, Joe.